Hi again, everybody. Here's your Paper News 24/7, the video edition for Wednesday, February 26, 2014. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. The XL Plus Building Corporation and the City of Crawfordsville Utility Service Board signed off Tuesday on the asset purchase agreement with Metronet. That's the Evansville company that is buying XL Plus, the city's cable TV and internet service, for $5.6 million. All three members of the XL Plus Building Corporation were present for a 4:30 meeting, including Dr. Richard Walker, Jeff Ehrlich, and John Simas. That vote was 3-0. 4 of the 5 members of the Utility Service Board were present for a 5 p.m. meeting, including Lyle Fogel, Sam Hildebrand, Roger Tarter, and Don Swearingen. Absent was Denny Cook, and that vote was 4-0. Attorney Dan Taylor explained to both bodies there are several issues that are part of the agreement. There must be $809,000 in working capital when Metronet and the city closes. Now, at the end of last year, there was $934,000 actual working capital. All contracts held by XL Plus have to be assigned to Metronet or renegotiated. The city must not compete with Metronet after closing for cable TV or internet services. Metronet must agree to a walkaway clause in which it agrees to pay the city up to $100,000 for actual expenses if Metronet does not go through with the sale. There are additional agreements, Taylor said. All areas currently used by XL Plus will be leased to Metronet for 10 years at $24,000 per year. All of those areas have been closed off from CEL&P. Technical service will be provided free of charge to Metronet for 3 months. Metronet will pay the actual expense of those technical services after the 3rd month. Metronet will have the right to use 72 strands of fiber that is currently being used by XL Plus for 10 years. A memorandum of understanding states that Metronet will have the right to install its equipment on CEL&P poles for 99 years. Other agreements concerning how Metronet and the city trade services with one another have yet to be worked out, Taylor said. North Montgomery's new SAD chapter will have its first meeting at 3 p.m. Thursday in Ken Hampton's room during what is known as bonus period at the high school, Hampton said. On Tuesday, the organizer of the chapter said she had at least 6 students lined up for the first meeting, and she hoped they would bring more students with them. SAD is an acronym for Students Against Destructive Decisions. Personal experiences led to the formation of this chapter, like many others before it. Caroline Erdahl lost her son Zach Minchin to alcohol and a destructive decision he made nearly 4 years ago. I have a personal tie to this subject, as my 19-year-old son Zach was killed in a single-car accident when he left a party where underage drinking was allowed, and actually an adult provided some of the liquor, Erdahl wrote in a press release. Regretfully, no adult confiscated his keys, and he left the party in the early morning of May 29, 2010. He was killed on his way home when he swerved to avoid a median on US 231, overcorrected, and was thrown from his vehicle. This took place 50 feet from the entrance to our neighborhood. Texting, speeding, and not wearing a seatbelt were other destructive decisions made that night, Erdahl said. Sadly, we never got the opportunity to discipline Zach regarding his wrong decisions that night, yet he paid the ultimate sacrifice of losing his life. Zach had completed his first year at Vincennes University at the time he died. He was studying to become a police officer. Everyone can make destructive decisions. Well, that's it for us. Remember, there's a lot more on our website, so whip out your mouse and click around. For Paper News 24/7, the video edition, I'm Frank Phillips reporting.